Hi, C's Terry here. We're going to do Virgo love reading for April 2024. We'll start off with what's to come, and that will cover how you're entering the arena of love, what type of mood you're in. We're going to see what's to come for options, or what's going to happen, and then we'll look at star signs, and then possibly where you know these characters from, or where you'll meet them. And then we'll do what you can do to increase your chances of finding the perfect partner. And we'll do some oracle cards to give you some messages there to help guide you that way. And then we'll move on to the ex, or the person you're in separation with, and see how they feel about you, and if they're going to make any moves towards you this month. And then we'll do a couple more oracle cards. We'll end the reading there. But before we start, I'll have to apologize for my nasally voice. I'm overcoming some sickness. There's a change of season going on. I haven't been sick for about a year. I stopped taking my probiotics, which was giving me awesome immunity, but I need to get back onto that. So for those of you who've been sick a little bit too often, try doing daily probiotics. It did me a treat. Anyway, let's carry on. So, what's to come? How you are entering the arena of love. What's your mood? First card. Strife arising from vanity, so thanklessness, cynicism. You're a little bit cynical. You're independent and you're a little bit unforgiving. Something's happened in the past. You're not exactly moving forward. You're a bit jaded, so you're not exactly expecting anything grand to come up this month. Or if anything presents itself, you're going to kind of be like, yeah, well, you probably just want this and that's it and blah, blah, blah. So what's to come? What's to come for Virgo? It could be a Libra, but it could also just be indicating that you listen to your inner voice when making choices. You might be stalling and indecisive. Strength-free suffering. Peace restored. So you might be going through something in the last month. You're going to get some sort of sense of peace throughout this month. Could be a Libra helping you out, but let's just carry on, see what else is going on to help me clarify what the hell is going on. Alright, Virgo, what else is happening? You got the Hierophant, so understand that your beliefs and values and boundaries, so set healthy boundaries for yourself. Don't bend over backwards for anyone. Go for what is traditional for you. So I wouldn't, if you're not someone who's wanting to be a third party or someone to be a side person, don't put yourself through that. If you want a strong connection, wait for it. Don't just try and please someone and lower your standards for someone. So Hierophant, something traditional. Kindness, education, mortality, teaching, divine wisdom, tradition. What else is to come? Alright, some truth's going to come out. Some deception from the past is going to reveal itself. It could be an ex trying to come back into your life by being honest with you. But we'll just read the star signs for now. We've got Pisces, Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio so far. So you've got truth, deception recognized, clarity. Something's going to happen this month's going to bring clarity towards you. How are you going to feel about this month towards the end? You're gonna get emotionally stable. You've got the King of Cups here. He's the master of emotions. So you've got supporting yourself before you can support others. You're going to be looking after yourself, and that's probably why you're a little bit cynical at the moment, because you're probably going through a phase of looking after everyone else and getting burnt. So now it's time to take care of yourself, and it's going to attract more people too, because once you love yourself, people come around sniffing. That's awesome. Alright, let's go to zodiac signs. I'm going to pull out 3 from the zodiacs to look out for Virgo 2024 April. Capricorn. Virgos, watch out for a Capricorn coming into your life. I don't mean that as a threat. I mean, keep an eye out for a Capricorn. Keep an eye out for a Leo. See, Leo and Capricorn here. And don't forget Taurus. So you got your fellow Earth signs and a Leo. Okay, it's pretty cool. Now, where will you meet these potentials? How do you know them? Or where will you meet these? We'll pick out 2 to 3 maybe. You got death, so something changed. Could be someone who works in the health system. You got a nurse or a doctor there. There's a heart, so someone you might know has heart issues, or is looking as a caretaker of someone who has a heart issue. Someone who works in the field of health or care work. And then we've got fire sign here with Ace of Wands. So it could be a fire sign, or it could just be someone you know that something to do with, for some of you, it's someone from New York, but it looks like Statue of Liberty. It could be someone who plays with fire. Whatever that means for you. I'll pick out one more, just because that was a bit odd. And then we've got the Joker. Well, it's not the Joker, it's the Hangman, but it looks like the Joker. Someone who might be, for me, that usually indicates someone who's a little bit on the darker side. I don't mean that in a bad sense. Someone who, it could be like a goth or something like that, or a musician, whatever. All right, sorry that didn't really go well for you, Virgo. Well, you might have, but I didn't feel like it did. All right, let's move on to what you can do to increase your chances of finding the perfect partner. Now, I will say that again in English. What you can do to increase your chances to find the perfect partner. Alright. First 3 cards are what you can change. And I don't mean changing yourself. I mean little things. Like being cynical, something like that. Alright. Here we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe getting rid of the need to control. You're going to let it up to go with the flow a bit. There's a discord, conflicts of interest, impatience, instability. So if you just say you meet someone and everything's going really well, but there's one thing that comes up and you guys have an argument about it, and it's something that you're passionate about. It's not necessarily something that's to do with you, but it's something to do politically. You have ideologies that are slightly different. Don't ruin a connection because of that. You can always learn stuff from each other. I don't say you have to bend over backwards and ignore these red flags or whatever it is, but try not to judge people by their political standings. And release yourself from bondage and limited perspectives. Certain things that you've got freedom here. You don't have to fit everything into certain categories or a certain box that needs to get ticked. Maybe something that's not usually your type. There's some sort of self-imposed limitation that you're blocking from meeting a really good connection here. Now, if you were to implement these changes, well, what I can see here is that if you were to implement these changes, you would find a connection which doesn't have lies, doesn't have cheating or untrustworthiness to it. And it's just something that would be a new shift for you, finding your inspiration to take action, and something a bit more traditional, and something could be marriage. Because there's trust to be gained. Alright. Pull out one of these cards for a little message for Virgo. Power. The power of love is like a magnet, drawing souls together. Might pull another card out. Marriage. A marriage of souls is a union of 2 divine counterparts blending together. yin yang. I think that there's an opportunity to meet a really strong connection here. It might not be your usual type, but it's going to have potential to have legacy, possibly marriage, family, something like that. Alright, let's move on to the ex. How the ex feels about you, or the person you're in separation, how they feel about you, and if they're going to make any action towards you. What are their feelings about Virgo? What's Virgo's ex, or the person they're in separation with? How do they feel about Virgo? 2 cards, please. There's something about a bad choice here. They feel like they made a bad choice, maybe leaving you, or they're rejecting you. Or maybe you rejected them. They feel that it's a bad choice that you rejected them. Are they going to take any action towards you this month? Misfortune, failure, chaos, bad luck, broken sequence, returning again to the same situation. Alright, for some of you, it's just not a good thing. If they are making a move, for some of you, you shouldn't go back to your ex right now, or the person you're in separation with. You shouldn't go back to them. For some of you, it's up to you. You know, there's nothing to be lost by this. If you've got good things to gain, do it. If you don't, and you've got reasons, don't ignore the red flags. How are you going to feel about this? You're going to feel a little bit sick. You've got victory here. You've got the 6 of Wands, but you've got the Empress in reverse. So you've got ideas, and you're eager. Maybe for some of you, this is going to be good. Let me just clarify this. What about the people who? Yeah, it's up to you to make the call. It's really up to you. If you're eager, it's going to work out well. If it's something that you want to bring back into your life, it just does seem here that maybe they don't feel like they should come back to you, or they feel like that trying this again will just lead to unsuccessful ending. But you might need to show them that you mean well, or it could be vice versa. They think there's a bad choice and rejection from the past, or they think that you rejected them, or they're going to reject you. Don't know what to say there. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm just going to be upright and say, look, their action towards you is misfortune. So that's what I'm saying. If they do make a move towards you, maybe it's not the best, but you seem to be eager about this whole thing. But it's up to you, because you've got the Judgment card. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's do some hidden truth. Message from your ex or the person in separation. What's the message from them? I'm grateful for our spiritual lesson. I'm grateful for our spiritual lesson. I remember every detail of that day, so they're not forgetting that. I replay a conversation over and over, and I wish I could share my good news with you. Hopefully someone's not expecting something from a new connection, possibly a child, but let's see. For some of you that might be the case. Alright, well, instead of ending it like that, I'm going to pull out a love message to all Virgos here. So this isn't just for those who want to hear what the ex is thinking about you. This is just in general. A message to end this reading for Virgo. Actions speak louder than words. If you want to know what someone is feeling, watch what they are doing. So watch for the signs. One more card for you. 2 more. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. Leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. So it's not up to you. Someone else is sabotaging the connection here. And have faith. The angels are working behind the scenes to make this relationship flourish. Bit of a contradiction there, but for some of you it might make sense. And there's engagement on the bottom here, which your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. I'm going to end it there because I read way too many cards. Alright, Virgo, I'm sorry that there might have been not exactly the best, I don't know, there were some good parts in this. I felt like I was coming across like I was angry at you, but I really wasn't. I think Virgos are pretty cool. You're an earth sign, I'm an earth sign. Anyway, I've got nothing against you. Alright. Thanks for watching Cease Tarot. See you next time.